See you June.
Let's go!
Who are those guys?
Your brothers?
No. Yes!
Damn!
Beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys? I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
The fucking Diaz brothers!
Connor, I know the media has a ton of questions for you, so I just want to ask you, what do you think of this turnout?
Yeah, fuck the Diaz brothers, yeah? Fuck those cockroaches!
It's enough to get me to the boiling point!
Hey yo. 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 All right, for a minute there I thought you lost it. Whoa. Hey yo.
Are we live?
It's the Diaz Brothers Show, live from Studio Z on Brookfield, Illinois, at the Galloping Ghost Production Center. Phil and Brandon Diaz. Tonight, the brothers are reunited once more after Brandon's trip to Springfield. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, Phil and Brandon Diaz. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're back. Yeah. So were you listening while you were driving?
Yeah, I was listening while we were driving. I was going to call in, and then I was like, well, you know, it's Kelsey's show now. I don't want to come in there.
Last week was, Kelsey was here.
Yeah.
We had
because he had a lot of good
people.
stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
You guys were doing the thing, and like I was just going to come on and talk about how I was driving or whatever. So,
illegally.
Oh, they can't hear me? My mic turned super low.
Oh yeah. Well, your mic was turned super low because you weren't on last week.
Oh yeah. Well, you could have still had it on.
Well,
It didn't matter.
it didn't matter. But what were you saying?
Yeah, so I was watching the stream last night while I was driving down to Springfield, or last week while I was driving down to Springfield.
Uh-huh.
And I was going to call in, but then I decided not to call in because Kelsey was on the show and he was doing such a good job and I didn't want to derail the show and all this.
Well, there you go.
But yeah, we had a good show last week. If you guys were here,
Yeah, it was a good turnout.
thanks for being here. Yeah, we
Good
had
turnout.
a good amount of people,
Yeah.
good participation, lots of people chatting,
Yeah.
people
Packed
wanting
house.
to show what a bonk was to Kelsey.
Yeah, I noticed that there were so many. We
So
could
many
have had
bonks.
10 different ones. We could have sold them all.
Yeah, if we had more, we need more bonks, I guess.
Yeah.
But guys, what day is it today? It's time for the Diaz Brothers show. We're gonna check what day it is today, Brenton.
Yeah.
Let's
This is huge.
let's check what it is. What day is it?
Today is Friday in California. Huh? True.
Incidentally, it's also Friday here in Illinois.
Yeah, it's Friday here as well, guys. I don't know if you if it's Friday by you or if you're in Australia, like some of these guys.
Yeah,
I think I saw an
Friday
Aussie in
anymore.
here. Corey Barton,
Oh, yeah,
our resident Australian
not Friday.
who frequents the show. Yeah, not Friday,
Yeah.
I would assume. But let's see who else is in the chat. Someone who is Friday with American Comics Company. Great to see you in the chat.
What's up?
Citizen
What's up?
Ronan, Jay Ryan. I just got out of the shower. I see why Phil is always taking them.
Yeah, they're refreshing. They are refreshing, but they do use up some time.
They use up time. They
Yeah.
use up water.
You know, they're always like, why you just go in the shower for 10 or 15 minutes? Look, it's at least 5-10 minutes before the shower.
For
At
what?
Wait, you're prep. You got to turn the water on. You got to
Mm.
wait for all the cold water to get out of the lines,
Mhm.
right? You got to prep your towels and all that. You know, make sure everything's ready to go. Then you take your 10 or 15-minute shower.
Uh-huh.
And then it's a good 5-10 minutes of drying off,
Mhm.
fixing your hair.
Trying to get out of the shower.
Right, yeah. Right. You know, so various lotion regiments.
Mhm.
You know, if you're into that.
Yeah. Chemical peel.
Right. So yeah, it's way more, you know,
Apricot
10 or
scrub.
15-minute shower. It doesn't, there's no 10 or 15.
Dude, these apricot scrubs,
I don't know.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't done one in a long time.
Yeah.
But we used to have one in the shower. I felt like they did more damage to the skin than help. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
like when
say.
you're eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich at the beach, and then
Uh-huh.
the sand keeps coming in the sandwich, and you're eating it, and it's
Right.
gritting your teeth.
It's
and stuff.
exactly what it is. It's
Right.
as if it's peanut
Yeah.
butter with sand inside of it.
Yeah, it's
Or-
as gritty as that blood bone cover that we talked about on the hardline. on Monday.
Exactly. Yeah, it's also like a when you're eating a banana and the peel keeps flapping you in the face
Right.
every time you eat it. It's like flap.
Right. Yeah. You got the
Flap.
banana. That's
Yeah.
why I steer clear of bananas.
A little similar to that. Let's move on. Our Nail Bunny's here in the chat.
What's up?
Who else? Past Master Dan, Power Shower Hour. Love that. Remember when Jay Ryan used to be Bullet Ninja Haggleman and everybody still refers to him as Haggleman?
Yeah.
I respect that.
It's good.
Sci-fi me.tv. So, how do I get our shows on that screen asking for a friend? Now, he's, of course, talking about CGIF,
Yeah.
which every Friday we're the start of CGIF. This is the lineup. So, you have to be a CG show
Right.
that comes on after us
Right. Right.
and doesn't impede on our time slot
Right.
because we're selfish
It also has to
on
be
Friday. And it
Yeah.
has to be on Friday.
Right.
Right. Reoccurring.
Yeah. Not
Friday.
necessarily in California, but you know.
Right, has to be on Friday. Survive is here. I'm going to say it now. You guys are muted.
Damn it.
Only one of us
The
was.
whole time.
Let's go down more. Down. Citizen Ronan is here. What is up, Citizen Ronan? Texas Mofo.
What's
What's
up?
up, Texas? Just missing a stage babe. We got Salama in the back there.
We could use like a ring card girl, right?
Yeah.
She could come in, and then instead of doing the stingers,
Uh-huh.
they'll just be like memes, static memes. She walks past with.
Yeah, or like take two when we're muted.
Yeah.
They have to come in with the take two. Fresher Luke is here. What's up,
What's
Fresher?
up?
Good to see you, Luke.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Brandon. That's right. If Brandon used more hair product, he'd be more popular. Dude, I was just thinking that this morning.
Yeah, but right. On Monday, we talked about this because there
Uh-huh.
was the big seed oils thing we
Right.
were talking about. And then somebody was saying, but, you know, because I don't eat seed oils and stuff. And then somebody said that my hair is still glistening or something like that, you know, because I eat a lot of eggs, right?
Mhm.
But I was like, yeah, I don't even style it.
Right.
And I generally don't style it
Yeah.
because the products make my
And
head
we could
itchy.
tell.
Right. Yeah.
But I was
I
coming down the
also
stairs. No.
don't style it because, like, who am I here to impress, right?
Who are you
Not
here
here
to impress?
but like I'm just sitting in my office all day or walking back and forth up and down the block. So just kind of like, well, you know, I don't need to be beating people off of me all day because I have my hair styled.
I was walking
Just
down the
easier.
stairs. You were sitting on the couch, and
Right.
I saw your hair. I'm like, this guy should use some hair product. But I didn't say anything.
All right. And you're right. And the chat is right. But it's just not, it's not worth it, you know?
Yeah.
Like if I'm going somewhere, like when we were at Texas Con, yeah, I had hair product in my hair.
Look at my hair.
Yeah.
You know. Speaking of Texas, look who's here. Griever in the chat.
Oh yeah, what's
Griever,
up?
the boy, the Shane Davis cosplayer, our boy.
Yeah.
Good to have you in the chat, man. Great to see you. Hail Diaz Brothers, he says.
What's up?
What's up?
Global Frequency Studios in the chat. Neff and Lady Freak Girl. What is up? Hail the chat. Got to run back over to our stream. Just want to say hi. Look at this. Double streaming. I appreciate the would you call that a salutations?
Sure.
All right.
Greetings.
All right.
Salutations.
Do you think salutation is the root of the word salute?
I'm sure they share some sort of old root. You know?
Salute.
Yeah.
Short version of salutations. I'm saying it now.
All right.
Am I not
figured it out.
Australian? I didn't know you were here, Luke. You're Australian as well. You're
Yeah,
you're not in the future.
in Australia.
Yeah. Don't give us this. You're not in the future right now.
Right. You're still, it's Friday in California.
Texas Mofo, good question. Should he get Church's Chicken or KFC?
No.
Neither.
Neither.
Neither?
Maybe that's the
Neither.
poll.
Neither or neither?
Yeah.
Now, I have a poll for today. It's Saturday in the future. That's right.
Who the hell? That's not how you spell Saturday.
Oh, he is Australian. Rob is here too. What are all these Aussies doing here? So Brandon is the weird one. I wouldn't have picked that. Yeah. I don't know where that came from.
I'm the artist.
I'm slow on these chats. We got to say hi to everybody. Dale A is here. Howell Allen is in the chat listening to Robert Palmer. Oh, always a great choice.
Yeah.
Robert Palmer. Great. Jonas is here. 1:40 Saturday in Sweden. That's crazy. I didn't know we had any Swedes.
Yeah, the Swedes.
Swedish listeners. He's a Monsters in the chat. What is up? Fresher Luke, how many seed oils did Brandon eat down in Springfield? We'll talk about that. We're going to talk about seed oils today since Brandon's back. And look at this. First super chat of the night, General Piggy, $4.99. Great to see you, General Piggy.
What's up?
He says, bonk it. And ladies and gentlemen, we're getting this show on the road, starting off with a big bonk.
Wow.
We have Citizen Run said, when's Kelsey coming back? Probably when he launches his book. Dale Ace,
He's like the Halley's Comet.
yeah.
You just never know.
You go back last week and watch it. He says Brandon is beating people off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
He
Now
doesn't
that I
want
have a
it.
job, I don't really have to do
Definitely.
that anymore.
Yeah. Queensboro Bridge misses you.
Yeah. I'm like Adam Egget.
That's right. Popeyes, Chick-fil-A, those two I'd suggest. We got Bootleg Godzilla in the chat. What is up, brother? Salutations, Super Diaz brothers. Great to have you in the chat. It's going to be a great show today. We got some fun stuff to talk about.
I'll put hair product in
we're all
my
caught up
hair
now.
for next Friday, guys.
All right. We'll bring the hair product.
You know, maybe
next
I'll
Friday.
bring it and I'll just put it on before the show.
Put it on during the show.
I'll put it on during the show. We should do a thing. We'll have like, the backstage studio stuff, like when we're in the dressing rooms, we're putting our stuff on.
Yeah.
We're reading like the fan letters that we get in, you
Mhm.
know, and then like we're just like very verbally abusive to some assistant.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. And then they're like, 5 minutes to curtain.
Yeah, to Stan over here. You can
Yeah.
see Stan right next to Brandon here. Switch up the cam. Oh, I like how your mic is right in front of your face too.
It's all right. Well, when I do this, you guys can't hear me.
There you go. Yeah, there's Stan right there. Good to see you, Stan. He's a bit tired today. Stan. God fucking damn it. Stan, how's everything going? It's a little tired today, a little on the drowsy side.
We're gonna prioritize one of these messages here. It's Texas Mofos at the bottom.
All right, Texas Mofo says, would the Diaz brothers in chat prefer some Long John Silver's chicken planks?
Long John Silver's chicken planks were delicious.
Yeah, I don't know if I had
super
them.
delicious.
I know
And they have
you and
hush
Jock
puppies,
loved it. Yeah.
which are also super delicious.
Uh-huh.
You know, if you're into that kind of thing. Now, clearly, they're not healthy for you.
If you're
you know,
into
for various
foods
reasons
that
and stuff.
sound like furries,
Chicken planks.
hush puppies. I got sick from
that's
hush
fine.
puppies once, so I
They're
don't eat them
delicious
anymore.
We should make some in beef tallow.
What is it? A ball of cornbread?
Yeah, it's like cornbread, but with less cornmeal in it. And then sometimes they'll put like chopped up onions or something, or corn pieces or whatever in it. It's more bread than cornbread, in my experience.
People are getting mad at Stan for talking too much. Wise words from Stan.
He's going to become the Danny of the Diaz Brothers show.
F
very
Stan.
quickly.
Yeah, he better pick it up or we're going to fire him. You know,
He's leaning over on the job.
all right, we're going to start the show off. We got 31 people in the chat. Make sure you're hitting that like, that liggity like, lick the like button, and share this out if you haven't. We tweeted it out, so retweets are appreciated. And we're going to start off with a poll, the complicated poll. There's a lot to this poll, a lot to take
A lot
in,
of options.
a lot of options. We might have to come back to it if more people come into the chat to refresh.
So it's going to be
of
like
what's
a
going on.
series of polls.
No,
Like
no,
a
no.
ladder. Poll ladder.
There's just multiple options that
Well, you
may
can only
need
put
to be
4.
explained. Huh?
You can
4.
only put
It is 4
4, yeah.
options. Yeah.
So I'll have to constantly update the
Well,
chat.
you know what's going on here. You sent this to
Do I
me.
know?
All right.
This is, yeah,
Sent
is
this to
good.
me a while ago.
I forgot I sent you this because I had one of these earlier and I could have not eaten it and showed it on the
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Before we get to the poll, we have a gracious super chat. He's a monster 199. Hail Diaz Bros that look still laughing. There you go. We love to laugh over here. And for the super chat, of course, you get a bomb. Thank you so much. Now to the poll of the evening. If baguettes could move, how would they move? Give your reasonings, please. Now you don't have to give your
Yeah.
reasonings.
Well, you could do
You
it in the
could if you
chat.
want to put them in the chat. So number 1, I would classify this as a sluggish movement.
Right.
So move like a slug. I'll probably put as the
Yeah,
option.
Well, I'm sure that all like that has some sort of scientific name for that motion.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there is. If anybody knows it. Number 2, I would say a gallop.
Definitely a gallop.
A
yeah.
gallop. Now 3, what do you think about how would you classify 3?
Well, I think 3.
People are liking 3.
Yeah, 3 is the clear winner. It's the truth.
Oh, because it's reality.
Right. That's reality.
Uh-huh.
Right.
What should we call it though?
I don't know. It's gonna be end over end.
End over end. All right, and then 4 is your classic caterpillar. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Caterpillar movement or
Definitely
worm,
caterpillar.
or is worm like more like number 1? I guess
Yeah, worm
caterpillar.
is probably more like number. Well,
Inchworm
yeah, worm is-
4.
yeah,
Inchworm.
definitely
There we
inchworm,
go.
yeah.
Inchworm. Thank
Definitely
you.
inchworm.
All right, let's set this poll up.
Yeah. Now,
find
see,
this
they
going.
did throw a wrench into this argument here
Mhm.
because you'd probably go with it on the long axis, right? You'd
Mhm.
roll around like the axle side of
Oh,
it,
like
right?
a
So
wheel, right?
yeah, right. So it would be long way rolling here, but that's how they got you. Throw the wrench into the mix.
How do we spell baguette? Oh, it's right here
It's
on my
right
other
there.
screen.
It's there on the main screen.
Oh, it's
here.
right in front of me. Baguette. How would a baguette move? Question mark.
Yeah.
I have to add some options.
Yes
for this
or
one.
no?
Yes or no? So the first one is slug.
Yeah, slug-like.
Slug-like. Second would be gallop. How to spell that? End over end. And the last one is inchworm.
They didn't do like where it folded in half like this and then walked like legs.
Or like a cowboy walk.
Yeah.
It's really
like a South Park character.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous. There you go, guys. People already popping off in the chat about this. Lots of threes. Corey's all about the three. They're hard as bricks.
See, this is one of my pieces of evidence here, right? Is because they're so hard. As a true baguette, you'd want that crust
because they're crispy.
Right. It could not
can't
bend. Right.
What if you took the baguette
and then skinned it?
No. You wrapped it in a damp paper towel and then microwaved it.
Yeah, I don't know
it would get soft.
It would really get. You'd have to really, really moisten it up.
They would move as if they were possessed. Yeah, this is like a Ghostbusters test here. Bootleg says 4 like an inchworm. He's a fan of the inchworm movement. So is Admiral Wackass.
Is best.
Corey's stuffing ballots. No, we got a real poll in the chat, guys. Vote, and we'll you stay tuned to the end of the show. We will read the poll out. Don't let us forget as well. I just squeezed that. Oh my God, Texas Mofo. Jesus. Get the crowd all against you now. We got Gordon Goodbrother in the chat. Is it it's too late on a Friday for this baguette business? No, it's not even that late. Phil,
we're the first show.
Phil Devereaux is in the chat here. It's Doug Tenaple.
Come
on. How Comic says number 5, baguette is transferred host to host like a parasite.
It floats on the wind.
Airborne would have been a good one. He's a monster for $4.99. Says number 4. He's a big fan of the inchworm.
Yeah, inchworm is definitely a popular one. Probably a runner up.
It's they're all pretty funny, to look at.
You called.
And it's always cool to see that Street Fighter training stage in the background.
I love the background of these. Very much that training,
because you could really calculate how quickly the baguette is moving through space.
Henry Beam is in the chat. Great chatter.
What's up?
What's up, Henry? He says, I call BS on 3. How does it gain the momentum?
True. Very true.
Yeah.
Nothing in the nature moves like this. That's right.
Gordon says this must not be a French baguette. It moves too fast with motivation.
That's how you know it would move number 1.
There you go. Apex Comics in the chat. Let's see, scrolling down here.
Nail Bunny says it's full of rats scurrying to create 3's momentum. Rats are just running end to end.
Disgusting.
It's an awesome mental picture.
All cut up here. Past Master Dad says number 2 looks like it's getting ready to pole vault. Yes, I did.
Uh-oh. Is number 2 taking over the pole? Is that what he's meaning?
We'll see.
Could be.
Yeah, but Boat, we'll get back to this in a little bit to refresh some people, some newcomers if anyone else shows up. We got 33 people in the chat. Jordan Hurst is here. 3 would work if it were mostly hollow and had a weight rolling back and forth inside of it. We got the physics majors in the chat here.
Sort of a magnetic linear accelerator.
Corey likes the look of this number 3. Says it looks like a crisp, like a normal bun. The others look like doughy and uncooked.
But uncooked dough is very delicious to eat.
That's what you think.
You don't like it? That was a question. My inflection might not have designated
Cookie
that
dough is
inflection.
fine.
Cookie dough is great. It's not fine. It's delicious.
Yeah, it's good.
Right.
Cookie dough uncooked is good. I don't know about all this biscuit dough.
Yeah, biscuit dough is great.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Here,
a little
let me
slimy.
tell you. Okay. You take flour, straight up regular flour,
Uh-huh.
right? And you mix it with butter and water, or you mix it with, lard and water, something like that, right? You wouldn't eat that?
Butter, flour, and lard.
Or lard
And
maybe
water?
some salt or something like that. It's just flour and water. And
No,
I mean, you could
it's-
just do flour and water, but the butter is good.
It's not warm. The difference between cookie dough and biscuit dough is the consistency of, like, the cookie dough is not doughy.
Yeah, because there's no like gluten buildup.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
It's more like a treat,
Okay.
instead of an uncooked thing.
Yeah.
People are all about raw eggs in the chat. Uncooked dough is bad for you.
Why? In what way would it be bad for you? I can see cookie dough. The argument on cookie dough is the uncooked egg, right?
Yeah,
Except
but it's
that's
uncooked
been a
egg.
lie.
Yeah,
the FBI has been perpetrating this scheme for years to get you to cook your
Remember
eggs. I'm telling
when
you.
Rocky was eating eggs raw all the time in a movie?
Yeah.
And people do that all the time.
Right. The guys are jacked out of their mind.
Alan says, true story. I had a potato try to run from me once. It was full of roaches.
Yeah, that
Jesus
sounds
Christ.
awful. So here we're getting a lot. I'm going to divulge a plan I had that I'm never going to do.
Uh-huh.
All right.
You think someone else could try it?
Yeah, it would be great. I would love this business. Just give me the accolades on it. I want a place. They have these places where you could go get raw cookie dough.
Yes.
Right. There's one not too far from here.
Yeah.
I don't know how well it does, but it seems like a good business.
It's been around for a while.
Yeah,
Long time.
they're a
Years.
thing. I'm a huge fan of batter, like raw batter. So like I'll be making some pancakes, and then every time I do the pancakes, get in there with a fork and just eat some of the raw pancake batter. And it has eggs in it and stuff. Or brownie batter is delicious. So I would like
brownie batter is pretty good.
Yeah, raw brownie batter is super delicious. So there's all various types of batters you could eat that are uncooked. Now, I would like a business very similar to the cookie dough business, but you could go get like a big gulp of brownie batter, with one of those big boba straws, right? And then you could just be like a milkshake, but it's just brownie batter.
Yeah. And here's the name for it. Perfect name. Hey Batter Batter.
Right. Or batter up or some stupid batter, trope, lame ass dad joke, right?
Yeah, I think people would eat there and die shortly after. Yeah,
they don't have to die. That's up to them.
Gordon in the chat says thick crust. And all I have to say to that,
Extra thick.
That's right.
You want an extra thick,
Extra
brother.
thick.
Extra thick. Jordan Hurst getting hungry in the chat here. Uncooked flour is a health risk.
Maybe.
I
haven't done enough research
Yeah, I don't
into
know.
the topic.
I'll have to research it.
Yeah.
Huge. Oh my god.
But you're telling me that like, you're hungry a little bit. You never go like to the pantry, a big spoon of flour. You just get a big
No,
spoon.
no one does that. Batter is not a seed oil. Batter not be any seed oil.
Yeah, that's the name right there. Batter not be a seed
that's
oil.
not-
That's the name of the business.
Not at all. He's a monster. $9.99 in the chat. Thank you so much. Some claps in there for him. I'm going to hit two birds with one stone. There's a joke there. I'm not tipsy yet. Somebody tells Cecil to drink more water and be a better functioning alcoholic. Popeye's rice, KFC's sides, fry your own chicken. What do you think about that? Fry your own chicken.
Fry your own chicken.
And go get the
It's
sides.
true. We made some chicken at home in coconut oil.
Yeah.
Just out of beef tallow.
Uh-huh.
It was good. Made orange chicken. I don't know if you had it.
I didn't have. I wasn't there.
It was
that
good.
day.
It was good. It was missing the beef tallow-ness to it. But yeah, let's hit this guy.
Oh yeah, bonk it. Bonk it up.
We'll get back to the sides debacle here.
Did we do all these already? Hell yeah. Thank you for the super chat. And the
Popeyes
bonk.
used to have better biscuits.
Yes, because
And
they used to
then-
make them there.
Right. They used to make them by
Yeah.
hand in the restaurant. And then they were all misshapen and stuff and super buttery.
Mhm.
And then now
Bigger,
they're
too.
factory made,
Yeah.
like out of a cookie cutter.
It must have been
They're not
like-
good anymore.
7 or 8 years ago the switch happened.
Yeah.
Like I remember.
Yeah.
I
I
was like,
remember being like, oh man, those
"Ah."
other biscuits were so much better. And the girl was like, sorry. I'm like, yeah, I know you can't do anything about it. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
You're just saying. Here we go. Batter, swing batter. Yeah, see, that's where I was getting at.
Yeah. BBBSB.
Swing batter.
Go down to your local
Swing
BBBSB and pick up yourself a 32-ounce uncooked brownie batter. You could even have like crushed up walnuts in it or something, or like those tiny marshmallows.
Mints.
You can. You don't like mint.
I don't like mints.
But you could have those tiny marshmallows that they have in the hot chocolates.
Yeah,
stuff
that'd be
that.
great.
That'd be great.
I like tiny
Yeah,
marshmallows.
that'd be awesome.
Or boba.
They already have a boba place.
You have a boba batter.
boba batter.
Yeah.
So it's like the uncoagulated boba
Oh,
tapioca,
God.
right?
Yeah. That'd be horrible. Doesn't Carl's Jr. make their own biscuits? I don't know. I didn't know they
Maybe,
had
I don't know.
biscuits.
I only went to I went to a Hardee's one time. We don't have those over here really in this area.
Well, I just call Hardee's a Carl's Senior.
Yeah, they're the same. The Hardee's we went to, I mean, it might have been a Carl's Jr. It was in California, Southern California, and it was a half Carl's Jr. Hardee's, half taco place, like some fast food taco place.
Yeah, what
And
are
the
they?
burger was like a
Taco.
bad Burger King burger.
What's that taco place that?
Del Taco?
Yeah,
I don't
what
think
do you think it was Del Taco?
I don't know.
No,
Maybe it was.
I went only been there because our plane was delayed in California,
Mhm.
and we just like sat in there.
Yeah.
I don't think I got anything though.
Yeah.
It's tighter walking around.
So you were there just by definition alone.
Mm-hmm. If we do a boba place, we could call it Bobo Yaga.
You could.
Whatever we pronounce Boba Yaga.
Be a
And it could
lot
be
of dead people in there.
super Eastern European
Yeah.
based. That's clever. I like it. How about the battered spouse?
You could put that in a comic book. That would be hilarious.
All the pancakes to be shaped like
No,
old
there's
mothers.
no pancakes because it's just batter.
I don't know about this.
Think
place.
about this. You have like the Mrs. Butterworth's bottles, right? And they're you used up all the syrup in them.
Uh-huh.
But that's what you do is your novelty bottle. And then you fill
Oh,
that with
that'd be
pancake
great.
batter.
Yeah,
Right. And then you have your big straw and you're like,
that'd be
Yeah.
awesome. How about this one? Salt and battery. A salt and
add salt
battery.
and battery. Yeah. Salt. Like salt on the rim of the Mrs. Butterworth.
Yeah. I prefer the sugar. Use sugar on the rim.
No.
Oh, it's the
is-
salt. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, salt
All right,
is
I
good.
think we have stuff to talk about. Yeah,
We've been talking about it for the last half hour already.
that's right. I hope you guys are still voting. We haven't gained any more viewers, except Pablo is here. Pablo, if you want us to,
What's up?
just check a little vote.
What's
thing.
up?
Vote in the chat. Let's participate, guys. Big gulp of batter is Brandon's go-to breakfast drink.
I would if it didn't if there wasn't so much sugar.
All right, let's get off
in the
this
brown
batter topic. We
I would
got
do it.
comicbook.com. Have you guys heard of this? New article, Sega working on Comic Zone and Space Channel 5 movies. More importantly, Comic Zone.
Right, Comic Zone. Comic Zone's awesome.
Comic Zone, we've talked about it on the show. It's inspired Mr. CG, and pull up the thing here. I mean, I'll hit the super chat first.
Yeah.
Sumo Authority, what's up, Sumo? Good to see you. I'm late, judging by this poll. I didn't miss much bonk. If you want us to go over the poll again, just let us know.
Just bring the video up.
Oh yeah, this is the perfect time to bring the video up. There you go. Pretty self-explanatory. Thank you for the super chat, $5, and here's your bonk, brother. Oh, we could do this. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Perfect.
So yeah, actually, this is much better than anything we've ever done on the show. Like this little layout.
It's
here.
kind of like the Space Ghost Coast to Coast screen.
Yeah, and look at, we could do this and we could still be big. Look at that.
Whoa.
Awesome.
Whoa.
All right.
Just
So
have to scoot.
Comic Zone, awesome Sega Genesis video game from the 90s. It's a comic book game where you play a comic artist who's dragged into the pages of his own book to be the hero of his story by this supervillain.
Sketch Turner.
Sketch Turner is his name. Amazing name. And was obviously the inspiration to Mr. CG.
Yeah.
And people that know the character, what he looks like, will recognize that. So grab the vinyl, Brandon, which is behind you. You can show it off.
Sega.
Check 1, 2. Sega.
So many lights around here.
Yeah, lots of lights in here. We're working with 4 ring lights right now.
Yeah.
High production value. Thanks to you guys in the chat. So Sega working on a Comic Zone movie and Space Channel 5, which I never played. But let's get back to this here.
Sega.
Let's see. After the recent release of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which I didn't see it fully. You saw it, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
You thought it was good? I like the first one.
First one was good.
All right. They're confirming that Sonic the Hedgehog 3 will release in December 2024, which is cool. People like that franchise. Giving fans some work for to look.
Why?
All right, we're back. Sounds like a cool world.
Space Channel 5.
Space
Is that similar to that, or is that the Jet Set Radio Future thing where like ooh la la?
It's like
Ooh la la.
a DDR, but
Yeah.
music rhythm game, I think.
Right.
Let's see. Live action Yakuza, but there hasn't been meaningful development in the initial after the initial news broke. Let's see, where are they?
You just reading this
Talk
whole
about
article?
Comic Zone. Yeah. Nevertheless, Sega is working to bring the 90s classics to the big screen. According to the Hollywood Reporter, Sega partnered with Picture Start to adapt both Comic Zone, Space Channel 5 into movies. Probably live action. But
how could you do Space Channel 5 as a movie? Like, at least Comic Zone has protagonists, antagonists, you know, there's like goals and stuff for the character.
Yeah.
Space Channel, I didn't play Space Channel 5, so I don't know you know, what the storyline is and stuff there. But if it's just like a rhythm game, even if you have characters and stuff in there, what could you do with
well, Rhythm is the dancer.
I remember that.
If you remember.
I think about that all the time, actually.
Yeah, so do I.
It's weird. I can't get anything done.
So, but just the setting for Comic Zone, you could imagine if they did it like Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
Where a guy in a comic world.
They had the
How cool would that
capabilities
be?
of doing that at the time, right? So they could have utilized actor in a video game, hand-drawn backgrounds and stuff like that. They didn't. They went with that hand-drawn guy, right? Which is
you're
cool
saying for the video game.
right? They could
Right.
have done that. And if they do that now, it's gonna miss
It'd be
the
too-
points of the aesthetics of the real Comic Zone,
Uh,
right? You need that look to it, right? So if you have a guy put into that, the
yeah. What
Roger
if
Rabbit
it's live action intro and then he gets pulled? But then that would be more like Cool World,
right,
where he
turns into a cartoon in Cool
right.
World.
Isn't he? He's a cartoon in Cool World.
I don't know. I didn't see Cool World.
I think.
No, I think he, from the stills I've seen,
Cool
it's just
World.
the blonde chick dancing with a regular guy.
Oh yeah. Well, then this would be different. So you're a regular guy pulled into a comic world and you get comicized. That happens something. That happens in that stupid Book Quest movie with the kid that slaps his face and he goes,
Yeah.
What's his name?
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Book
Savage
Quest. It's not Savage Quest. But that would be cool.
Know
It would be better if they
Page
did a new
Master.
Comic Zone game better than the movie. I don't know how if you've seen the games they're coming out with recently.
Yeah. Have you seen
Not
Saints
great.
Row, the new?
Yeah, Saints Row, the
Not-
Boo is more like
yeah.
it. Movie I don't think is gonna work.
I'm afraid of that stuff. Like
Page Master.
yeah,
There we
I
go.
said Page Master.
Oh.
But yeah, Page Master. I've seen that in a long time. Have you seen the trailer? Well, we saw the trailer for Pinocchio.
Uh-huh.
It came out a couple of days ago. It's like the full trailer for it. It seems like fun. It's like, all right, cool. They could do a good job with this. But the CGI looks terrible.
Here's the thing, though. It's just the same Pinocchio story.
Yeah, it's right.
And all the voice actors are trying to sound like the voice actors from the animated movie.
Right. But why didn't they make Pinocchio look like a relatively realistic Pinocchio puppet? Why did they make him look like a crappy CGI cartoonized version of the Pinocchio puppet? Like they did. We'll show this, I guess. Yeah.
It shows
This still.
some stills. Of this
He
stuff.
looks a million times better in this still than he does in animation.
Well, here the animation they're doing with this Pinocchio movie, which is going to be on Disney Plus, I guess. It's
rendered on a cell phone. I know.
The render is weird. I think they might be doing it on purpose for whatever reason to make it look like a 2D animated, but it looks like it's glitching, like there's a
real low frame rate.
Yeah, low frame rate on the animation.
Yeah, but the textures are bad here, and the way his eyes are on his head looks really bad. So back to everything, I have low confidence in stuff like this right now. So I'm surprised how good Sonic was.
Yeah.
Like if you compare this to the Winnie the Pooh movie or Christopher Robin, right, with the guy who played the guy from Star Wars.
Yeah.
The dolls or like the stuffed animal things, they looked realistic, like they could exist in the real world. Here, this just looks like a magic puppet. I mean, it is what it is, but
it is a magic puppet.
It is a magic puppet, but you would think like the eyes wouldn't just be painted on and then also somehow blinking and expressing stuff.
Well, you would prefer the Jonathan Taylor Thomas Pinocchio, right?
I don't remember that one.
Let me see if I could put J.
Yeah, JTT. There, it was there. It was the second one.
You don't remember this?
No. God.
This
This
was a maquette.
They
This
would
was
call
not
this
animated.
nightmare fuel nowadays.
Yeah. Look at this
Look
guy.
at this. Zoom. Enhance 85%.
Look at that guy.
First, you got to get past the human. Right?
He's
you have to
already
battle
all
the
scary.
human. Once you've defeated the human, then you have to go to the true boss of the nightmare, which is the puppet.
Yeah.
You're not going to win that one.
Yeah. And I recently just watched with the girl some BBC Pinocchio where Warwick Davis played the midget.
Yeah.
In the
you were
movie.
talking about this on Monday.
I know.
This is why Phil can't get anything done. Warwick Davis is living in his head.
It turns out 3/4 way of the movie, he's Jiminy Cricket.
Oh. He wasn't green the entire time.
He was no. And then he just like turned into this midget. It was pretty horrible.
Yeah.
I
They
don't
did
know why
it
we
right.
watched it. Yeah.
With Pinocchio in outer space. That's when they.
You think so?
The pinnacle.
You think we could
of
show Pinocchio
Pinocchio
in outer space?
Oh yeah,
Like,
it's
as a
free on
cartoon?
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Public
can just watch it on
domain
YouTube.
thing?
If you want to watch
How long is
a
it though?
great throwback, it's
Like 45 minutes.
yeah, it's like a full length thing. Yeah, watch Pinocchio in outer space. It has some great sound effects, classic animation in there. Turtle that talks, and
Does he have a
space whale.
space bubble? The turtle
Yeah,
wears a space
He's
bubble
got the
helmet.
bubble. Yeah,
Pretty
it's
great.
great. This is like what, like 60s stuff, right?
Yeah,
like that
it's got
60s
maybe
retro
even
future.
earlier.
Awesome.
Easy Mustard Roger Rabbit is my spirit animal. Appreciate that. Pablo says part of the charm of the game, Comic Zone,
Yes,
is the comic aesthetic. I
Right.
don't see it working well in a movie.
that's
Yeah,
exactly what I'm talking about too.
they would have to nail it, and
They're not going
but if
to.
they do nail it, it could be taken as like Crazy Town, or what's that stupid show, Lazy Town,
Lazy
where
Town.
it's super colorful and over the top into
Right, but
silly.
Well,
you know.
here's the thing. Anybody who's going to be
Lazy
working
Town.
on this movie never played the game.
You think so?
Right. Yes. And if they did play the game, they played it last week and they never made it past the first stage. So, you're going to be missing out on a lot of that. There's not going to be a lot of passion in this project that I fear. So, it doesn't give me a lot of hope. But Sega did pull it out with Sonic, and clearly whatever studio they worked on with Sonic listens to the fans, unless that was a big screw job. So hopefully if they do something bad and it comes out looking horrible and the fans want it to be better, hopefully they'll fix it.
Now, who
That
would
would
you
be great.
cast as Paige Turner?
I'm always bad at this.
You think like a young?
Well, you can't do a young. It has to be somebody now.
Who's that guy that's playing Ken now in that stupid Barbie movie?
Ryan Gosling? Yeah. He's a super Giga Chad.
He could do. He's got the body type for
Yeah.
Paige
Sigma
Turner.
male.
And he's blonde,
Sometimes.
I guess.
Yeah.
You can put a wig on him.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, but a young Brad Pitt.
He looked fine in the
Bullet Train?
Hollywood movie.
Oh,
Bullet Train, I guess. I didn't see Bullet Train.
He's
Did you
looking a
see
little
that?
older. No, I didn't. I heard it's good. But he actually kind of has Brad Pitt facial structure.
They're saying a young, skinny EVS.
Oh yeah,
He
for
had
sure.
he had the wardrobe.
The hair and the
Yeah.
earring.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, I'm sure, wears some earrings. It was the 90s. Yeah, this is young Ethan if you had longer
Mickey
hair.
Rourke.
Mickey Rourke could pull it off with the right wig and mask.
Yeah.
Well,
he'd have to
that's
put on
any
his
role,
Sketch
though.
Turner mask.
Mickey Rourke could pull off any role with the right wig and mask.
That's true.
We should watch The Immortals.
We'll do it on stream. You remember when they would do watch a movie and chill on Sims channel?
Yeah. If we had a Twitch channel, I don't know if you have to be partnered or anything, but you could do watch alongs on Twitch and watch the movies
Yeah.
because Twitch is partnered with Amazon.
Oh,
So
you have
it's-
to watch it on Amazon.
Yeah,
though?
watch on whatever on Amazon Prime.
So
or
you're
whatever.
broadcasting the movie then? And
I think so.
Anybody else could watch it?
Yeah.
That's weird. That's crazy.
Like you
That's
watch
pretty
Dread
cool. though.
and stuff.
Yeah. We could do a thing where we'll rent out Hollywood Boulevard Theater and then we'll do like every few months. We could show the movie and have a watch along.
But the camera will
The
be
local
like
guy.
pointing at us.
Yeah, it'll be on us,
crying,
obviously.
Like Shia LaBeouf when he watched all of his movies.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go, Shia LaBeouf. I must have subconsciously saw that in the chat.
Probably. Stephen Baldwin. Yeah, young Stephen Baldwin would have been perfect.
That's true.
And it would have been like time period accurate
Yeah.
too.
Here's Harry Styles.
Is that guy that can't sing?
That's the guy that can't sing. And I want to pull up the video, but we'll probably get struck, right?
Wasn't it there? Oh, because it was in our chat, right? Our private chat. It's right there.
I could pull it up.
Hey, just leave the audio on.
What? But then you're just looking at these two guys singing.
That's fine. I'll demonstrate the gist of the picture here.
Oh,
all right. So we'll keep this muted.
It doesn't work if it's muted.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, one of them is a clip from
American Idol when he was 16, or when he
fake American
said
Idol.
he was 16.
X Files, the show. There you go.
Britain has the talented. All right, so this is Harry Styles singing very poorly.
Singing "Hey Soul Sister." Is that a Train song?
Yes.
Also, first off,
He's
you suck
smiling
for
too
the
much.
choice of song. All right.
Yeah.
And you got MJ,
Yeah.
10 years old.
Look at this. His hat is so fly. This guy's so fly.
His hat is amazing.
Right. Why are you guys telling me to style my hair instead of wearing super fly hats like this?
Get some pimp hats.
It's not even a pimp hat.
Also, I don't know if
super fly.
this probably won't get us struck because, well, I don't know.
Because we're talking so loudly
Well, I'm
over it,
saying if we
nobody can
played
hear it.
the audio. Like if it was audible.com.
No sponsorship.
Yeah,
but-
so this tweet was basically like, this guy is trash and MJ is a god, a pimp god.
The Harry
That's it.
Styles stands are coming for our chat. Don't worry, we have an army of porn bots.
That's
They'll
true.
never be able to defeat. We'll just send wave after wave of porn bots at them until they're exhausted.
Pornbot came on to Ethan's show yesterday.
Oh yeah,
He came on the show, yeah.
came on the show. That's awesome.
Yeah,
We got to
I'll
have him on one day.
Calling some favors to get him on.
Yeah,
The thing is, though, he knows what you search.
porn bot.
Like, he knows your search history. Pornbot.
That's
yeah.
fine. I'm not ashamed
Everybody's,
of what I
not just
search.
yours. Everybody's. Sci-fi TV says yes. You have to have partner status, okay, to watch the Prime account.
And
Cool.
everybody watching has to have a Prime account.
Oh, that's super complicated.
Yeah,
but
that is really complicated.
I don't have a Prime account. Brandon does, I think. I don't know.
Well, it's for, yeah.
Baller hat. We got Ben
great hat.
in the chat. What's up, Ben? Everybody check out Rokan. Awesome book. Everybody loving the pimp hat. But which one will you want to look at? That's true.
Definitely don't want Harry Styles anywhere near me.
Yeah, have
Michael
you seen him
Jackson's long
lately?
dead. So
Go with Jackson.
yeah, I'll
honestly.
go with,
We'll
Michael
go with the one that
Jackson.
has the most money for sure.
Plus, it's Michael Jackson. Then you'd always have the Michael Jackson. Like if you were like, oh yeah, I was visually molested or whatever by Harry Styles.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna be like, who the hell is that?
Yeah. Brand doesn't know who Harry
Yeah,
Styles
I
is.
don't know who that guy is.
So definitely the one that gives you more clout for sure. Frequency Girl, what's up? Good to see you. All right, let's see. Chat. The poll is still in the chat. We got 38 people in the chat. Great to have everybody here. We talked about Comic Zone, Gross Pinocchio. Okay. Now this is the moment. I mean, we could talk. Should we talk CG Vacation before or after this Fry the Coop segment?
Well, what's the CG Vacation? Is this the shill section?
No, I wanted to show off part of that new ad.
No, I guess yeah, show that off.
All right,
it'll
cool.
bring in the audience.
All right, so we've talked about CG Vacation and how we're going to have ads in the book as well as pinups and super fun things that you guys will recognize, either involving characters or kind of CG lore. Definitely fan service stuff that
you
we
better
would-
recognize.
Okay, best recognize. So here this is part of a ad by Alan Alonso, advertisement. An ad. 40 people in the chat.
What's up?
Thanks for being here.
All right, so it's all out war on Harry Styles in the chat. I like it.
Harry Styles wears dresses. That's true. What's up, Quint? So this is part of an ad. You guys will recognize Mr. CG here, and check it out. I'll blow it up here. This is the wolf milk ad.
Jesus!
And Awesome work by Alan Alonso. We wanted to have this in here. It's just a fake ad that we threw in. Awesome. It's actually a full page comic, sequential art that I think everybody's going to really dig. It's totally done. I just have to letter it up. And it's basically like the old school weak beach kid getting sand kicked in his face. And Mr. CG comes up to bring him some wolf milk. So
yeah,
awesome.
it fits really well with the whole theming of the book.
And he did like old style colors on it too, and kick ass zip tone stuff. And yeah, it's just super. We literally got the colors in before we went live and wanted to show it off. So it's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, it looks great.
Wolf milk.
Wolf
Hell yeah.
milk.
And he's a monster with another super chat. $4.99. Someone in or around CG, no disrespect, and nom, but thanks, brah.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means, but
Sorry,
thank
I
you
don't
for
know
the
what
super
that
chat.
You called.
Thank you so much. Nice. That's dope as hell. Bonk, bonk. Got those wolf milks in the chat.
Leche de lobo.
Leche de lobo. Yeah, so if you guys have been around, you know all the lore behind this, but even not, it's freaking
It's pretty
hilarious.
cool anyway.
Yeah, and he did an awesome logo for the bottle. Super cool. So hopefully you guys will grab the book. You'll see this in there as one of the ads. Just one of many that, and you're doing just
Doing
one or
an
two.
ad. I only have one ad.
Yeah, you got
I'm doing
an
it
ad
right
in
now.
there, a couple pieces.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a traditional
ad
advertisement,
also,
which is
yeah.
cool. This is all digital.
Yeah.
So lots to look forward to. Just wanted to shout that out because pretty badass.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Spread the word.
Yeah, it's coming together. We have most of the pieces in, right?
Yeah, we
Like,
have
something like 90% of all the pieces are in, basically.
I think we hit 60 pieces.
Yeah.
And I think we need like 4 more.
Yeah.
2 you're working on right now. And some other ones that are just getting just like edited and stuff.
Finalized.
Yeah. And then next week we should have the book split up into page layouts too. So that's gonna be awesome.
He's a Monster is quickly becoming the Riddler of our chat.
Yes. Well, Red's in the chat.
What's up?
Grip that wolf milk with both fists. That's right. Mr. CG's delivering it. All right. Topic of the evening here. This is something that we've been wanting to get to for a couple weeks now. And yesterday, just remembered it. This is huge, guys. It's for your health and the health of CG. All right. You got to listen to reason.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't have the clip. You're going to say that. You don't have the clip.
I don't have the clip.
God.
I'm not prepared for this stuff.
Guys.
Remind me to get that. All right. So this is our favorite chicken place.
Right.
Over the past, what did you say, 6 months?
Yeah, it's been the beginning of the year.
Beginning of the year. It's called Fry the Coop.
Mm-hmm.
Where are their locations, Brandon? They're just here?
They're on the list right here.
What we got?
They're all in Illinois.
All in Illinois. So
Yeah.
you guys are missing out.
Yeah.
It's in, I guess it's, would you call it a Nashville hot chicken place?
Nashville hot chicken. They don't use sauce. They use dry rubs on there. It's really, really good.
None
But-
in Nashville.
Yeah, there are none in Nashville. I would imagine that there's plenty of Nashville hot chicken places down there, though.
Yeah.
Although they probably just call it hot chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look
But
at those. You
it's
can get a
good. They have
donut?
The one with the donut on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one with the donut.
Goddamn, looks so delicious. I haven't even smoked any weed yet.
Yeah. Well, when you see the prices, you might second guess.
You might not have any money for weed.
Yeah.
Because of these. But great stuff if you like spicy stuff. Even if you don't, just the chicken's amazing. But the reason it's so scrumptious, if you go here to this
Fact.
the FAQ, which is frequently asked questions. It'll let you know at the top there. How hot is it? Oh,
Yeah,
how
it's
hot is
hot.
hot? You have to read
They have
this.
various.
Yeah, so they have a
levels of stuff.
scale, ghost pepper. But here is the main frequently asked question. Why do you use beef fat for frying?
Ooh. So I found this place incidentally
Mhm.
while I was kind of on a staycation, and it was down the block from the hotel.
Would you call it a gaycation?
No, it was staycation.
Okay.
And it was just like, yeah, we'll check it out. And it was super delicious,
Mhm.
gigantic chicken tenders, lots of fries and stuff. And didn't know this because this was before the whole seed oil fiasco,
Mhm.
you know. And then it's like, oh, they use beef tallow. Wow, these fries are really, really delicious. Then it turns out that beef tallow is like the entirety of their menu. Everything is just fried in it. And then you would think like, oh, it's pretty gimmick, or it's some hipster trend thing,
Yeah.
or something like that, or they're just trying to like set themselves apart or something. But they go heavy in this fact section here about it.
This is pretty great.
Beef is a saturated fat versus a trans fat. Trans fat cooking oils, vegetable oils, canola oils, peanut oils, etc., are very bad for you. And after heated to 350 degrees or more, it creates a chemical called aldehyde, which is directly linked to cancer. Beef tallow, on the other hand, is a saturated fat, contains a number of benefits, including essential source of vitamin A, D, and E and fatty acids that you won't get from trans fats oils. People have been cooking with animal fats since the beginning of time, and it is more of a natural way of cooking. Plus, frying in beef fat just tastes better. We strongly believe in delivering the best products possible. This is a huge part of that. That is a finishing blow to any other fried chicken restaurant, in my opinion.
That's right.
Huge.
Going deep is right.
Yeah.
So this is I thought this was hilarious because you were just on the website ordering food one day and went over to here, and that was one of their
Yeah.
talking points
Yeah.
on the site, which is super awesome.
Right.
Awesome
Absolutely
and
hilarious. And it
commendable.
doesn't bring up everything, but it definitely brings up like some of the scariest bits about that whole diet and stuff. And so
we got another Henry Bemis.
You know what's funny?
F seed oils. Let's get some F seed oils in the chat,
Yeah,
guys.
Appreciate it. It's funny, like sometimes I'll get messages from people on Twitter about like, hey, thanks for showing this off, or
You were just tagged in the
someone tagged
linked
by
the
some
video.
people linking that one video from What I Learned and things like that. So yeah, I'm glad to see people are open to trying it out, because what's the harm, right? It can only do good, except it's just a little bit more expensive.
Yes, suck it, seed oils. What's up, Lord Ravener?
What's
Good
up?
to have you here. Facts: McDonald's OG fries were cooked in beef tallow.
Yeah, fact, their apple pies used to be deep fried in beef tallow as well, and then they switched like in the early 90s to frying them in the vegetable oils, and then eventually they switched to baking them, which they have to spray it down with vegetable oils anyway, usually, to do those things. That's why they're not good anymore.
Yeah, the French fries at Fry the Coop are so good.
They're so good.
And any fries fried in seed oil, you could smell how bad it is now, just because we're conditioned to it. Why don't you buy a franchise if you love it so much?
I don't know if they're franchise, but when franchises usually have to have like 500 grand in the bank before you can get a restaurant franchise. Seed oil.
Yeah, you guys could feel free to time out well bread in the chat here.
Keep your seed
avid
oils.
seed oil supporter.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I already cut out processed sugars. I can cut out seed oils. There you go.
Yeah, man, if you want bread, have fun.
Mr.
man.
Biggins in the chat says, preach, brothers, talking about seed oils.
Awesome.
What's
Yeah,
up?
it's for
Great
real.
to see you.
Yeah, bread is probably the most difficult thing to find without seed oils in it. Unfortunately, it's very, very hard. So I have basically two options. I have this sourdough bread that's in the bakery section. It's not made at the bakery of the Jewel Osco, but It's just in the bakery section. And then also in the bakery section, I have to get the par baked organic baguettes or Italian bread or whatever.
That sounds good.
And it's made with olive oil.
But the baguettes brings us back to our poll.
Right.
If you guys are just tuning into the stream, please hit that like button. We do have a poll going on currently, as you can see there. And now this is what we're talking about with the poll. How would a baguette move if a baguette could move?
Could move.
Could move. Yeah, exactly. I knew there was a rhyme with that.
Yeah.
F seed oils. We're helping CG, one show at a time.
Sumo Authority says the only state in the United States where they're still frying, McDonald's is still frying its pies. That's good. I wonder what they're frying them in.
Oh, yeah.
There's coconuts in Hawaii, right?
Coconuts. Joe Ball in the chat. What's up, Joe?
What's up?
Back my death book nearly to 64K.
Yeah.
Boom.
Most successful project in the hardline.
That's right.
Huge
I
Joe
love
Ball
seeing
coming out of
the trend. It was at one point
8,000 and then it shot up to 64,000.
The books that were successful in hardline. First it was Super Harem. Remember that book?
Yeah, but that was like pre-hardline.
And then it was Oddity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then Lost Pages 1.
Right.
And then Lost Pages 2.
Magic Hop and then Lost Pages 2.
Yeah. Magic Hop and Lost Pages 2. And then now it's Death
by a wide margin.
By a landslide. Zaid Tucky Fried Chicken. Get some of that.
I would open up the batter place first before a fried chicken place. They just do it so well. I just wish they had one that was closer.
What do you think about this? A t-shirt, Animal Fat or Death. And you got this super hot furry cowgirl on it. You'd sell that to a lot of furries.
Yeah, the furries,
they'd love this Animal Fat or Death shirt.
Well, we're going to be going to all these anime conventions.
That's
so
true.
Give me Animal Fat or give me Death.
Super chat here. He's a monster, the Riddler of the chat, as we say. For $4.99. Philly, I got it. Get all the hair product. Go straight Wilco. Logan.
Wilco is a road in Illinois.
Is it?
Yes.
It sounds like an old-timey company that makes like hair gel or something. Wilco.
Yeah, maybe.
Thanks for the super chat though. And here's your bonk. I don't know if Mr. Biggins has seen this bonk. I hope you enjoy this. I know you will. Thank you for the super chat. Yes. As always. You got a lot of hail Mr. Biggins in the chat. Folk Phil. It's like a folk singer. People saying bonk. Food diet is linked to 30 to 35% of all cancers.
That they tell you about.
So your best bet is to stop eating. Then you'll 100% not die of cancer.
You're guaranteed to not die of cancer if you stop eating entirely.
I guess. It depends on how close to cancer you are. Death is the part. Is that what's that word? Patrician choice. I'm a writer, guys. Doing heavy squats right now, trying to get Zaid bros on board.
Yeah, I'll start doing squats again later.
Yeah, I did squats Wednesday. I did leg day, heavy. I did light and then really heavy, and then dropped the weight from there. And then cut it.
Now Biggins is going to make fun of your routine. You can't divulge that information on stream.
I went super heavy this week.
Yeah.
And then
all the plates.
I took my starter powder yesterday and did arms. Yeah. They feel really good.
Good
Good stuff.
Good.
The drugs are kicking in. He's a monster. I thought they
Oh.
were already in.
Yeah.
He could have fooled us. Is English not the first language? I don't think English was the first language.
English
What would you
is
say?
Not the first
What
language.
would, Sumerian?
Probably something. I mean, there has to be some sort of proto language
Mhm.
before that. Because you could easily find like the first written language, according to mainstream archaeology. But we're not going to get into that. This is a seed oil channel right now. But it would be very difficult to find the first spoken language.
Yeah. All right. We're going to take a little cartoon break here,
I guess.
and we'll be right back, everybody.
Good screaming, everybody.
And we're back live from Studio Z. I don't know if you heard this, Brandon, but this week we had a celebrity sighting in CG. We had a Mr. Wesley Snipes on Daniel Fraga's show this week, launching his campaign on Indiegogo.
Because it was on Kickstarter before, right?
Yeah, they did the Kickstarter before, and now he's doing an Indiegogo run with the new covers and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool.
That's cool. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it was they talked about music and comics and the movie stuff. Dan's done a lot of work in movies and music videos and stuff.
I
like
would have
that.
only talked to him about Demolition Man.
Yeah, well, that's the only thing you really need to talk to him about.
Right. Yeah.
That or this movie.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
It's true.
Classic.
But I do like Demolition Man better.
Yeah, Demolition Man's great.
Demolition Man is what is best in life.
There you go, Blade. Biggins likes Blade.
Yeah, Blade is fine.
Hope he remembers to pay his taxes.
Hey-o!
Yeah, there we go. I thought you were gonna say Shalsanen.
Don't say that. You're gonna summon some sort of demon.
What is this thing? I thought I was gonna read it as Don Cheadle. Shalsanen.
Is that
he's a MMA guy.
why is there a political party listed on the side in his Google profile? What does that have to do with anything?
No idea. All right, let's see what else we got on the docket today. We're going an hour and 13.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did the Comic Zone, Freaky Pinocchio,
Was
Wolf
he
Milk,
part of Comicsgate? This demon man?
Shalsanen? I don't know.
Yeah.
The People's Champ?
Kyle Sonnen.
I thought The Rock was the People's Champ.
That's true.
He's at the people's elbow. To the Dark Lord Satan, I offer this girl's soul to Master Shalsanen.
You know who else is the people's champ?
Say it.
The Diaz brothers.
Oh,
Because
shit. I forgot to
we
bring it up.
are on Tuesday night
That's
going to
right.
defend the tag team title against the I don't even know what they're calling the scoundrels, the
Gentlemen Scoundrels.
Who
Obviously,
comes up with these names.
yeah, isn't that from like Star Wars or something?
I don't know, but when you come up with your own team name and you're trying to build yourself up with these cool gimmicks, it doesn't work, and it's not going to work in the ring. Okay.
Yeah, you guys need to go sub to Breaking Rad. If any mods are in the chat, if you guys could post some of those links to Breaking Rad, CJ Vacation too. That'd be cool. But check this out.
Phil and I are the 3-time undefeated tag team champions for CG WrestleMania.
Look at that.
Look at us right now. Phil's not even in blackface there.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm not at my full potential yet.
That's right.
I'll get there. But yeah, Tuesday, guys, Breaking Rad. It's going to be awesome. There's a full lineup. So this is our match. We got Eric Weathers and Von Klaus versus the Diaz brothers, as you can see here. It's going to go down. We're defending the titles again.
That's right. For the fourth time.
For the fourth time. They say that it seems that they're undefeated, but we're also undefeated.
How are they undefeated? They're undefeated singularly.
I think they did tag matches. To qualify for this match.
I don't know. They're going to take this title match.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
We're going to cut a mean promo this weekend for the show. So you guys better tune in to 6 a.m.'s channel. Those guys over there put a lot of work into these awesome, entertaining shows. So definitely go over, pop this open in another tab, and make sure you're subbed. Ring the bell for notification. And I think we have a little commercial for them too. If we could pop that up here. It's on our other page, though. So take a look.
We'll return after these messages.
The following is an unpaid advertisement for Breaking Rad. Oi, it's Guess Who!
Comic State Edition.
The fun is trying to guess when you play Guess Who.
Is your person old?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that narrows it down.
Is yours a state mail?
I'm not sure.
The fun is trying to guess when you play Guess
Has your
Who.
person fulfilled the book?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
That means it's not you.
Where's my sandwich?
Or you.
Yeah.
Or you.
Hi there.
It's Count Jameson.
You win. Let's play again.
Fun is trying to guess when you play Guess Who.
Game cards do not actually monetize your hate.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Tune in, guys. It's going to be a slobber knocker. That's people say that.
What's the definition of slobber knocker?
Slobber knocker. Everybody knows what that means. JR just said it yesterday on AEW.
Yeah, but I wasn't watching that.
Slobber knocker.
Definition.
Everybody knows. Look at this.
Definition.
Wikipedia. It's a violent conflict.
It says collision.
Oh, collision?
Yeah, or a physical confrontation.
Confrontation. That's the word I was looking for. Slobber knockers. Lee, look, made famous by JR, Jim Ross, in WWE. It's used to say something big has happened.
Like a banner moment.
It's a wrestling thing. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, I don't really watch wrestling. All I do is own it in the ring.
That's right. And that's what we're going to do, guys. So definitely tune in. There's lots of other matches on the card. I don't actually know what the main event is. Let me see. Let me go back here and see what this guy's got in store. Got in store for us. Because there were some other matches. Scrolling. I think there's a Yanzi match. I think she's the champion right now, women's champion.
The champ is here.
The champ is here. I don't know. Just stay tuned. Watch it. Oh, here we go. I found it.
Henry Bemis is right. Slobber knocker is the category on Pornhub.
That's not true. All right. Yanzi versus Whitney, PTP's wife. You got Zombie Shane in Yanzi's corner.
Yeah, because he died.
He died.
Yeah,
and then you have regular PTP, who has the strength of a zombie. And then this is an Iron Man match. Oh, yeah, this is the Joe match. It's Joe Fulton versus Joe Ball versus Joe Sontag.
Joe.
And this one's probably a
Joe.
Yeah. Triple Joe threat. So guys got to watch that and root for our pal Joe Ball, the man who's always going to puke.
He's gonna puke! He's gonna puke! He's gonna puke! He's gonna puke!
Joe Ball.
Joe Ball! Jesus!
Yeah, it's going to be great. So stay tuned for that. And that's Tuesday night. I think we're going to jump on after our match too. They asked us to come on.
Oh, yeah.
They were going to present something to us.
Oh.
So
hopefully it's a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah. King of the Ring Award, something like that. It's going to be great.
Or what if it's an opportunity, like a Money in the Bank?
Oh, like a Money in the Bank thing. Yeah, I could cash it in whenever.
Yeah. Challenge anybody at
that would be
time
great.
to anything.
That would be amazing. All right, before we go, guys, one last thing on CG Vacation. The towels are ordered. We talked about this on the hard line, but I wanted to show this off for a second. So check this out. Speaking of 6 a.m., perfect transition. This is the final art for the CG Vacation towel, the beach towel.
Yeah.
And we got proofs of just the towel without the arts, which is awesome, high quality. It's huge. It's going to be so cool to have this printed on there.
Yeah. Can you imagine like having this hanging on a towel rack now? You could have the CG Vacation logo like hanging right there.
Yeah.
You know, the art draping over the towel rack now.
No, I love that you put the
That'd be
logo there on the side. It's perfect. So this is actually different than the spread that's going to be in the book because we had to expand the sizes a little bit. He actually added more to the spaceship. So you get more of the spaceship over here, the Captain Love spaceship. But you get to see all of your favorite CG characters. So fun. Just awesome that we could make this possible. Thanks to all you guys. Thanks to CG and all the supporters and everything. Super kick-ass. So if you haven't grabbed one of these, you could still get it in the update section if you backed already. So you can get a secret tier just to add it onto your purchase, or you could get it with any perk on the campaign. So definitely check that out. And if you guys get the links in the description, but if there's any mods out there, drop them in. What's up? Neff is in the chat. Good to see you, brother.
What's up?
And anything else you see in the chat here, Bren?
Neff said play the CG Vacation trailer with Cyber Frog at the end.
I don't have that uploaded in here yet.
And then
got to do that.
American Comics at the bottom said something about, as always,
hold it down in here.
Audi R10.
R10.
Oh, like if we were leaving.
Taken out. Yeah. I mean, I guess we're leaving, right?
I guess so.
Love it. I'm mighty again, Fook backspace.
Yeah. I do have a small anecdote of correlation, not necessarily even causation, but I used to have this really weird summertime skin thing where I would get these red bumps, like keratosis. And I've been out in the sun a ton this year, and it was usually caused, or it had always seemed to be caused by the sun. I have not had that one time this year. Very, very interesting.
Coincidence?
Could be a coincidence.
I think
Could
so.
not be
What you're
coincidence.
saying is this
There's
seed oil thing.
Yeah, a lot of people say that, you know, seed oils, well, the bad fat, you know, acids and seed oils and stuff like that, they get incorporated into your skin because your cells are lipid structures, you know, they're cellular walls and stuff, and you're putting these like destroyed and damaged lipids on there, and so you're making your body out of these inferior products. All right, and so a lot of people get skin problems, and by changing their diet from away from that, you could kind of negate those issues, you know, which is interesting because a lot of times, like, they'll talk about somebody going on an all meat diet, right? And then they'll like have no gastrointestinal problems anymore or skin problems anymore and stuff. I wonder if it's not so much the all meat diet, it's just the complete lack of seed oil diet, you know? Yeah.
That's interesting. Could be seed oil correlation.
Yeah.
Sans seed oil. I think not. All right, guys, that's been the show. What time is it over here?
Hail all meat diets.
Hail all meat diets. Up, Kami Mark. Kami Mark will be on our show tomorrow. We're going to be doing a sketch and chill with Tommy and Phil.
Tommy D.
Around noon Central Time. So we'll have Tommy up in here drawing some Krishna Kid. Everybody check out his book, which is funding right now. It's also been shadow banned by Indiegogo. So help them out with a big boost over there. If you got
been shadow banned?
Krishna Kid.
Why?
Just like how CG Vacation did. I don't know. Maybe it's their like a new thing. I have no idea. I think he does have a cover on there that has a bunch of tiny naked gremlins on it.
Yeah.
So that might be it. Who knows? In honor of last night's Jack show, Sniping J Doll got me some Arby's. Oh, nice.
They got the meats.
They have the meats. Enjoy that. And let me see if anyone's streaming right now.
Did we figure out the poll?
Oh, we didn't finish the poll.
Yeah, we have to close it out.
We have to close out the poll. All right. Poll time, everybody. Don't leave yet. Poll time. We have 55 votes in the poll. Let me bring up once more what we're talking about before we end this poll. You guys have seen it. You guys have spoken and voted. What is it? Baguettes. How do they move? Which way? 1, 2, 3, or 4? The options were slug, like, the gallop, end. Was it end over end? End over end, or inchworm? All right. 55 votes. Ending the poll right now. Drum roll, please. A bomb drop by the Diaz band. 55 votes. Starting from bottom to top, the Gallop with 10%. Big loser today. The
Probably
Gallop.
the funniest one though.
It was very comical. We have the Slug Like with 16%.
Probably the most disgusting one.
Yeah, vile. Inchworm. Inchworm Jim, I put.
Yeah, that's
Throwback.
probably he probably damaged it.
You think so?
Yeah.
18% for the Inchworm, which is very interesting looking. Yeah. But reality prevails end over end, 54%, ladies and gentlemen.
I think the argument of the hollowed out baguette with the rats running back and forth really sold it for the
Yeah,
chat.
because that's, you know, you have that verisimilitude there, which is a large word that some of you might know. And I'll leave it as that at that. Texas Mofo. Oh, royalty are we now? Prince Admiral Wackass. Yeah, he's added some monikers, some titles to his name there. There you go.
Prince fan.
That's the show, guys. We did get a new contribution to CG Vacation. Thank you for the backers. You guys are making things happen, and really appreciate it. It's all for you guys that love comics, because we love doing this stuff. Wrong button. There we go. All right. All right. Go find another show. I don't know if the Otten stuff are back yet. I know they're on a little hiatus. The only guys I could see right now streaming are Red Valkyrie. They're doing their chill stream. They're just going to be hanging out. I unfortunately can't raid you guys over there, but if you guys do head over to Red Valkyries, let them know. Wherever you go, type Zaid Raid in the chat. Let them know we sent you. And we will see you guys next time. Have a good one.
See ya.
See ya. Oh, let's do this.
CG.
Is enough to get me to the boiling point.